generating. Yeah.
Hi everybody back in the States, Tut Jikany here with Gospel for South Sudan. I had the opportunity to run into the founder of Jing of Hope, Tabisa, Jing. This young lady, God has called her to nurture and tend after children that are shunned by society, and most of them are orphans. Tabisa, it's a privilege for you to be here with us today, and also to just share your vision and what God has called you to do. And it's just an honor in this day, and we're in Addis Ababa conducting this interview. So we're just going to talk to her, and she's just going to share her vision. So first question I will ask you is, what is Jing of Hope?
Well, Jing of Hope is a new nonprofit organization with the goal of helping orphans. Our goal is to basically place these children in an orphanage home. So we want to create a children's home for them to live in, and to go to school, and to basically we just basically want to raise them to be the leaders of tomorrow.
And could you please briefly just describe how all this came about?
Okay. Well, basically it came to me as a vision. It was something that kind of disturbed me. When I shared it with my father, he basically told me that maybe it's a calling, maybe it's something that God has, has plans for me. And so after my father passed away, then I just decided that, okay, if this is truly something that God wants me to do, then I'm going to go ahead and do it. So it started last August. So it hasn't even been a year yet. We're still fairly new. Yeah.
And how did you come with the name Jing of Hope?
Jing of Hope, again, my father is the one who inspired me to actually go after my dream and to make it a reality. So I named it after him, not only because he was someone that helped at the Pinyadu camp and worked with the United Nations, and he was also a teacher, but I named it after him because my father himself was an orphan. And that was something that really touched me, because I felt like I love my father very much. And to think of him as an orphan child is just something like kind of hard to believe, because they struggle a lot. Any child that doesn't have a mother or a father or somebody to look after them, they're always going to be struggling. They're going to go through a lot of difficulties in life. So yeah, so the name came from my father. My father's last name, Peter Jing. So that's how I came about the name.
And you just describing that, I can show that you're able to relate to your children also in a way where you're not an outsider, but you're able to be touched by their testimony and all that stuff.
Definitely.
And we just want to ask you, could you share some joyful memories of your trip?
Oh yeah. We had a backpack project that we did in Gambela. So me and a few friends back home, we raised $800, and then that $800 went towards, we bought 40 backpacks, notebooks, pens and pencils for the orphan kids that are really in need. So when they received their school supplies and they were opening up their backpacks, they were just so happy, and that joy, you can think of, a lot of people back home or back in the United States, they take a lot of things for granted. But when I saw these kids, they really give me a different mindset. Wow, they are grateful for just a little bit of whatever it is that God gave them. So it was definitely it was a precious moment to see them so happy.
What is there something that has touched you deeply?
Yeah. There is one of the girls, because they didn't all receive backpacks, because due to the little bit of funds that we had, of course there's a lot of kids out there that are in need. There was a girl, as we were leaving, after our project was over, they came after us and they said, "Thank you so much for coming, we really appreciate it." And one of the girls got asked, "Oh, which color backpack did you get?" And she said, "I didn't get any." And I was like, "I'm so sorry, next time we'll definitely be able to help you guys more, and we'll do a lot more." And I asked her, I said, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" And she said, she wants to be like me. You know, she wants to be able to help kids too and do the same thing that I'm doing. And I was touched by it. You know, to hear a child just talk like that and say things, you know, like they want to help people too is just something. And I'm just very happy to be able to inspire somebody else.
That's so inspiring. And also, how did the selection process go?
At the church where we did this project with, there's a pastor there. He knows all the kids that are in need. There's a lot of orphans that go to the church. They're part of the choir. They're part of the programs that they do at the church. So he knew exactly who was in need and went directly and picked out the kids that are in need, that lost book parents.
And what would be some of the long-term and short-term goals for Jing of Hope?
Our short-term goal is to be able to provide more help, you know, for the orphans right now. We want to do a little bit more. There's a lot of them that are in need. But for our long-term goal, we want to build them a children's home. You know, that's our vision. That's what we focus on. That's what we're all about. We want to build them a children's home where they can grow up, and we want to be able to. We want them to be able to go to school and help them with after-school programs and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely, that's what we plan to do in the future.
Well, that will conclude our interview with Jing of Hope founder Tabisa Jing. It's a pleasure to interview you, and also you just sharing your vision and what God has called you to do already. I just wish you blessing and more grace so that you're able to impact the kingdom and share the gospel with lost souls.
Thank you very much. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you for even just sharing our story out there, what Jing of Hope is. You know, we need a lot of support, so I'm very grateful for everybody else that are out there that are listening. You know, I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And for families back in the States, Jing of Hope does have a Facebook page, and you can add her on there for more support. And for all of you that has tuned in today, thank you for tuning in. Just pray for Jing of Hope and the gospel for South Sudan to be able to share the gospel to our families, and also to bring love to our country and our nation. This has been a wonderful day, and we just want to wish you a blessing, and may grace be with you all.
Thank you.